I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Don't spend your youthful energy or even your energy at any age being everywhere without going nowhere. You are not anywhere. I've watched the lives of many people around me here who are comedians, who are traveling evangelists, who are MCs of ceremonies. They are everywhere. Some of them are even musicians. They are everywhere, but they are nowhere. They are nowhere. But even if you're an evangelist, an MC, a comedian, or whoever, you must spend time to be alone. Being reclusive and being alone. Form a wall around yourself. Create a barrier around yourself. Have you ever noticed that when they are building big towers, big buildings, skyscrapers, there is a fence in the periphery? Put a fence around it. Have you noticed that where prominent people live is fenced? Where poor people live, there is no restriction. A life that has no restriction, you eat everywhere, you drink everywhere, you follow every woman, anything that is on board, trending, you wear, you partake, you do, you cannot go far. You think Davido just wakes up and sings those songs? No, there is a time he is alone and then he meditates, then he incubates and then develops that song before he comes out. You think Usain Bolt will just come out and start running? No, there was a time he incubated himself before he came out. Same thing with Michael Phelps. He used to swim 8 hours every day. Same thing with Chad Do Klaus of South Africa. He spent 8 hours swimming every day for 12 years. Same thing with Charles Cullen of Singapore. Prominent men, when you start seeing them in different places, there's something bigger they are gunning for. But when they were incubating themselves, you didn't know them everywhere. Stop seeking to become a public figure without content, without character, without cash, without connection, without charisma. It will destroy you. Even this social media we are doing, you create content as a young man, you can fall down in the streets, you can do whatever, you can do go with brain jotter. You cannot do it into old age. You see Mike Ejaga, the man that sang go originally. Look at him in old age. He can't sing now. If not for good men like Brain Jotter that suddenly made his song to trend again, he would have been alone in old age, needing resources and whatever. Now let me tell you this. Most of those you are struggling to impress when you are young, they won't be there when you are old, when you need people most. A lot of the churches I preached around, they don't call me any longer. A lot of the places and the people I worked with, traveled with, I don't see them. They have their own lives to cater for. Most of those Mike Ejaga sang for go when he was younger, they are not around. They're not around. If not for Brain Jotter. So please, when you are young, incubate your life. Spend time to develop yourself. Don't let church distract you. Ask yourself, when did your general overseer start his ministry? Was much younger than you. Check the people them. Most of them don't go around preaching in different churches, the very successful ones. Even if they do, they make sure they consolidate their ministry. Don't spread your life all over the place. Condense it, consolidate it, find time for yourself. and do well. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki.